With Wayfinder being just days away, you might be trying to decide who you'll be playing when the game releases. Well, today I'll be giving the spotlight to Senja, giving you insight on everything you need to know to make your decision. Senja, also nicknamed the Champion, is a legend across the Eivor Emporium, the greatest warrior ever to grace the arena. Where many gladiators face death with grim resolve, Senja delights in every battle, even now. Senja still hears the crowd when she fights, still imagines the cheering throng urging her on. In truth, she loves to battle because it is a distraction from her pain. Senja comes from the Dominion of the Seven Winds, a place where arcane magic is woven into everyday life, where arsonists and war masters alike wield power over elements. While she is far from home, the storm still answers her call. She is the last of the Iron Sisters, a proud order of deadly warriors. She doesn't talk about what happened to her sisters, but there is no question that their loss is a knife in her heart. That whatever happened in the Dominion drove Senja to the other side of the world and into an endless distraction of the arena. Now that gloom has swallowed the arena, Senja needs a new battle to distract her from her pain, and the gloom is the greatest enemy of all. Senja is a fearless warrior and an indomitable foe. As the echo returns from the gloom, there's much she can't remember. She remembers fighting alongside the Iron Sisters, but she cannot remember exactly how they fell. She remembers countless battles in the arena, but she knows she can't remember every enemy she faced. Could forgotten enemies come back to haunt her? Okay, jumping into the stats for Senja. As you can see, her complexity is 3.5. She's a little bit easier to play than Nis, but she is the second toughest to play. You can see from her chart, her control, support, range, offense, nothing too amazing. I mean, her control's up there a pretty bit, and so is her support, but she's reasonably tanky. I classify her as the second tank, obviously not as strong as Wingrave, but that being said, I think she's more classified as a brawler. But that being said, I'll put up on the screen her early game stats. Max health 150, attack power 191, ability power 146, crit rate 79, crit power and break power are both 113, physical defense is 338, magical defense is 188, and resilience is 68. So as you can see from the physical defense, she's very, very tanky against physical. She has a bit of good power to her, but as I said, I pretty much classify her as a tank. Okay, jumping over to her first ability, we have Gladiator Pummel. Punch forward, then hold to showboat. On release, Senja punches again and buffs her next weapon attack. Fully showboating increases the damage of a follow-up punch. Going up a little bit, as you can see. Punches, punches again, punches. You can see it kind of like showboating, waiting for the cheer, goes in again, punches, gets stronger. Alrighty, jumping up to the second ability, we have Gain Favor. Hold to showboat for the roaring crowd, filling your favor. On release, taunts nearby enemies while buffing Senja and her allies. As you can see, kind of does like a showboat, kind of roar, cheer, whatever you want to call it. And then she taunts everyone in range. Okay, next up we have Senja's third ability, Lightning Grasp. Uses lightning to pull all displaceable enemies towards Senja in a large area. When she uses her ability, she gets like a cone. Anyone within that cone is going to get pulled forward to her. Pretty straightforward and simple. Okay, and last we have her final ability, which is Grand Finale. In the form of a lightning spear, Senja charges to smash an enemy, dealing massive damage to them and fully filling the crowd favor. She gets the spear in the shape of lightning, she charges forward, hits them, light show, and she fully fills her crowd favor, which does tie into her passive, which is a giant novel. Crowd favorite, holding Gladiator Pummel and Gain Favor abilities will cause Senja to showboat. While showboating, she cannot be staggered, takes reduced damage, and increases the crowd's favor. As the crowd favor increases, Senja gains attack power and ability power. They're just like every other gladiator. When she gets more favor, they get more psyched up, they get more interested in fighting, and they put on a show. Okay, and to finish off this spotlight, we have Senja's signature weapon, the Colossus. Again, keep in mind, she's not locked into it. You can build her however you want, but just keep in mind, if you don't use the weapon, you're not going to get the weapon ability. But anyway, the ceremonial weapon of the champion of the Imperial Arena, used only in the most important matches. It's deeply insulting to use this glorious blade against goblins and shrikes. Weapon ability, Gladiator Slice. Performs a quick melee attack that buffs the next ability. Using Gladiator Slice again will perform the empowered Gladiator Slice, dealing additional damage up to 2 times. Only time I think she ever actually uses the weapon, but there you go, that is the spotlight for Senja. I do hope this gives you a little bit more insight on it, helps you decide who you want to play when the game releases. We still have two more heroes to go, which will come over the next couple of days as we get closer to the release. But I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, know when the videos go live, it really does help out the channel. And I'll be back again tomorrow, so until then, take care and peace out.